how do you price your product to succeed on Amazon? If you're new and you're just sourcing your product, you might want to know what price you should plan to sell your product for so you can know what revenue to expect. If you already have a product, you might be wondering, how do I optimize the sweet spot for organic ranking and profit? What's the best thing to do on Amazon? So I'm going to answer both of those questions. First, starting, hopefully you're in the first camp where before you source a product, you're thinking about what price you need to hit, especially product. Go search for your main keyword, look at the price of the top 10 sellers. The first thing you want to see is, are all the prices the same, or is there a lot of price variance? So for example, is every seller $19.99 in the top 10 spots? That is a bad sign. That means customers care about price more than anything else. That's also known as a commodity market. Now, people can say, oh no, I have a premium product. I've heard it so many times, it doesn't work. If every product on page one is $19.99 and you come in with a $60 product and you say, oh no, it's premium, it's better, people are going to buy it. No, like Amazon's data is king. If everyone on page one getting shown is at $19.99, those people are making the most sales. They have the highest conversion rate. Amazon is not going to displace them to show your $60 product, no matter how premium you think it is, if people are clicking buy on those $19.99 products. So yeah, that planning for a premium price when there's like a commodity market, and a commodity market isn't just like, oh, I think it's a commodity. It's what is the price spread of the top 5 to 10 sellers. Now, the second thing you want to look for is there a price variance? Say in the top 5, you have people at $19.99 and $35.99, and they're all making a good amount of sales. So maybe the guy at $19.99 is doing 20,000 in sales, and the guy at $35.99 is $25. And then I would work backwards from there to know what your sourcing cost has to be to succeed. For $4 or a little more, and then the cost to get it to the factory will be $5 total. So that is how you think strategically about how to succeed on Amazon before you even launch a product. I understand if maybe Amazon isn't your main channel, that's not going to be how you're thinking about it. I have other videos where I talk about how to do unit economic calculations, how to plan what the PPC cost will be. But this is really just about how to know what price you should plan on to do it. Now, if you already have a product and you're like, man, I'm not going to change the price of my product, then what you should do is you should do the same thing. Search the main keyword, look at the price of the top 5 to 10 sellers. Does anyone have a similar price to you that's in the top 5 to 10? If there is, that's great. Use them as your benchmark for what you think is possible. If they're doing 20,000 a month in sales, then you can plan to do 20,000 a month in sales. My mom is calling me. I will call her back. Now, if you can't find that anyone on page one has your price, that is a bad sign. That means people on Amazon aren't buying your product at your price point. So you either need to have a lot of branded search, a lot of ads running on Meta or TikTok, and people are searching your brand name and they're just looking for you and clicking buy. You're capturing that spillover demand. If you don't have that spillover demand, you're a bit cooked. So you can try running different cheaper ad types to try to get the max impressions for as cheap as possible. But for Amazon to work as an engine, you need to be able to gain organic ranking. Otherwise, you're just completely dependent upon ads, which can add sketched out by saying they should lower their price on Amazon. They're worried about cannibalization, but often increase your conversion rate and you're going to get more purchases per click. I have seen this with other brands where we lower the price, volume goes way up, but then they might say, hey, it affects my CPA on Facebook, and so I don't want to have that higher price. Okay, that's fine, but then that's a strategic decision to say we're going to cap our volume at this price because we want to preserve what's happening on another channel. So in the best case scenario, if you're Amazon heavy or you're willing to experiment to just get the max sales possible, take advantage of Amazon sale events. Prime Day, they have 2 Prime Days. They have the big spring sale coming up this year. So those are other ways to benefit. But yeah, hope that's helpful.